nothing like just not knowing where you're going and splat right on your face. Okay, so this may not inspire what I was going for, which is to know how to solo over chord progressions where you're at. Sometimes, even if you know how, you still splat right on your face. Now, that being said, I was happy with some of the things that happened there, but it's a perfect allegory, if you will. A similar situation to relationships. And that's what we're here to talk about today. It's the Valentine's Day sale so that you can work on your relationship with your guitar. As you could tell, the communication lines weren't flowing as easily as they could, but they're not always going to. The honeymoon period was over, but now we're getting back on track together, reunited, and it feels so good. So, Valentine's Day is coming up. I got a couple of Valentine's Day inspired lessons. This one is how to make it more exciting, your relationship with your guitar. And the best way to make it exciting is to learn some new positions, because that really will just take it to a whole new world, if you will, a dazzling place you never knew. Or maybe you do and you just want some other licks to steal. Let's do that. So, by the way, check out brettpapa.com sale, coupon code below. All right, so when you're jamming over, say, like a nothing says not rock like the out of phase position. Okay, so say you just want some nasty freaking southern rock awesomeness. A couple of things you can do. Now, keep in mind, the chord progression I played did not follow the standard 1-4-5 blues progression, and that sometimes is the kiss of death for guitar players. They're like, wait a second, that's not what I'm used to jamming over. I can jam over 1-4-5 in any key till the cows come home, but God forbid you throw in another chord, and that's what we're going to go over today, another chord. So, A, but then we want to go to G. To D. What are some of the things that we can do once those chord comes up? Because if you noticed, I stayed on that G for a while. Okay, so a couple of things you can do. That could totally be a minor pentatonic all the way, right? Right to D. Totally works, total rock and roll, what have you. Great. But if that's all you do, your relationship is bound to fail because it gets stale. So, why not play a major over that A chord, right? So we got our friend A major pentatonic. You just go down to right there. Now you can start like this, right? But you got to add that note in there too. Now what you can do is you can think about that A major pentatonic inside a minor box. So if you really know your A minor and you're just like, how do I start to get into that A major sound? Well, stick with your A minor box and know that the major position, right, will be one ahead. So if you're in A minor position 1, A major position 2 will be in that same spot, which gives us so again, if I'm right here in A minor, my A major position 2 will be right here, position 2. So it's, you know, position 2 is always, that the major is always one ahead of the minor. So if I move up to here, and I'm in A minor position 2, my A major position 3 will be right there. Okay, and so on and so forth. But let's stick with this one box. So right there, we've got a different sound, right? It's not that typical, you know, balls to the wall rock, which is great, and I love that. But sometimes I crave something a little different too, right? So just target the A major chord, right? So that's a perfect place to start. And you're just jamming right off that A chord anyways. Coming back, remember you got your 3rd, your root, and your 5th of your A chord right there. If you bend up this note, right, you're getting into the A chord up here. So total way to do it. I'm just sliding in on the G6 and then hitting B5 and then getting my root right here. Okay, so that's position 1, right? Great A major kind of sound. What if I'm in minor position 2? Well, I have an A major chord right here, which a simple way to do that is you add the major 3rd, right? So now we have an A chord. It would be minor, but I'm changing it to major, although I'm keeping it inside of position 2 minor. So we got a twofer on that one, right? We're in one position, got 2 ways to do it. You can come at it just from a minor standpoint. Or you can add some excitement and throw a major. And you can do that either by hammering or hinting at it and kind of bending into it. So if you add those together, right, we're still thinking minor box, but we're adding those major chords inside of it. Right, go back to minor. Okay, so that's over the A chord, right? So you can add major pentatonic over that A chord in addition to just playing minor pentatonic. Now the G, what you can do is you can pay attention to where the G chord lies inside the minor pentatonic. So right here would be position 5 of minor, right? Right, so you can do that sort of thing. You can, right? So we got, just totally that'll tell you can stay inside of the minor, right? Because that's position 5 right there, right? So you can totally rock in that. You got a G right here. Now check it out though. If you pay attention to this note, the 3rd of the G chord. Right, so you got. And then your D's coming up, which is right here. So you could go like this, check it out. Right, and right? So you're hitting chords here. Here's my D. And then here comes my A. Right, so let's take this again from the A, and I'm going to target this A chord, and I'm going to use A major. And then I'm going to go up to this A chord. Right, so we got... Okay, so there's my G. Here comes my D, which we can use here or here, right? And then my A. So if you can get in the framework of thinking about different ways, right? You got the same pentatonic scale, same relationship you've been in for years. You know the positions. You know how to get around in them, right? Add the same thing but from a new perspective, right? So throw in the major pentatonic over that A chord, because after all, it is an A major chord. Over that G chord, you could totally just stay in minor, but you also have a third of that G chord, which you could totally add. You could, right? And then you got your D, right? And you could also stay in minor, but you have the major third of your D chord, right? So back to A, right? But to make it more exciting, you could add the third of the D, and then the third of the A. Now that move right there, right? Think of octaves, right? This is the third of my A chord as well, right? Right. So you can use minor and major together. Right, and all that stuff, that jibba jabba that I've just threw in there, that's just mixing all that stuff together quickly, right? So it's those simple concepts, throwing the major thirds of your chords inside kind of a minor box, right? So you take the position that you know the best, say it's A minor, and you throw the major thirds of those chords inside of that, right? Like we did over the A. So here's position one. There's the major third. We got D. There's the major third. Or you got your G, which is right here. Right, that. suddenly the lines of communication are flowing. It's not musicians are from Mars, guitars are from Venus. It's a union of body, mind, soul, guitar, neck, pickup, amp. And that, in this Valentine's Day week, is where you want to be. And don't forget to support BrettPapa.com, because then I can buy my wife and my kids some Valentine's Day stuff. We can keep the free videos coming, which is awesome. And by the way, the monetary support keeps the train going, and it's awesome. But all you out there who just drop me lines of like, hey man, your lesson really helped out, either you're on YouTube or you email me, or just, you know, come up to me in an airport or wherever and just say hello and how much stuff means to you. That is so awesome as well. And this Valentine's Day week, I want to say I love all of you out there, and you're awesome. And this, you have allowed me to have one of the coolest jobs ever. Thank you so much for the support. All you out there who bought stuff, you really do make all of this possible. You guys are awesome. If you haven't bought and want to save big, coupon code down below. Check that out, BrettPapa.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your continued support. We'll catch you next time. Oh yeah, there's a link to BrettPapa.com. Subscribe. Other stuff over there. Check that out as well. You're awesome. Catch you next time.